Nice fish, boys, nice fish, beautiful. Look at that. Don't really want them jumping on a jerkbait. I don't really want to turn them around as well, rather keep them coming in the same direction. Keep those hooks set. Just wear them out a bit. Got the Verto 6'10" medium action rod. Just keeping that line tight, nursing him a bit. But that's, in my opinion, a better way to do it. Just keep those line tight. There we go. Let's just swing him aboard. And there we go. Beautiful bass on a jerkbait. Chaps, I'm just using my technology here. Forward facing sonar definitely helped me with that fish. Fishing those standing timber, deep diving jerkbait on. Very lekker. There you go. Beautiful fish. Just over a kg, I suspect. Oh, he's ready to go. Boom. Nice. So one of the great ways to catch fish in the winter time, it might be surprising to a lot of people, is on a reaction bait like a jerkbait, suspending jerkbait, a deeper diving jerkbait. You kind of just got to work out where the fish are, but obviously it helps catching a few, you know. So a good time, it's the middle of winter here now. I'm down at Inanda Dam, KZN. Deep diving jerkbait. This bait, I have the benefit of having a forward facing sonar, so it's getting down like as much as 8 foot deep on this line. I'm fishing 12 pound. Ideally you want to be fishing a 10 pound line, but it's a bit stressful for me fishing around these rocks and around these trees in particular. So, you know, with 10 pound line you probably get it down maybe at 10 foot or so, but I can see my bait's tracking in about 8 foot, working its way down to 8 foot, and I'm able to just leave it there in a suspended position, and it works really well. So it's not all about get out there dragging slow plastics on the bottom, super finesse. They will still feed, absolutely. That's what we just need to have that confidence, but we got to get that bait down to them, and then that sort of tantalizing action of a suspending jerkbait that stays in position really is a phenomenal option that you should have a look at to catch those fish. So twitch pause, twitch pause, twitch pause, get it down there, let it sit a while, just work on your cadence, which would be kind of the rhythm that you're fishing it, and work on, very importantly, the distance of your pause. If you can start to refine that, you're kind of counting in your mind, you know, 5 second pause, and then, you know, you kind of extend it from there, and you try and pick up, if you can pick up a pattern on how long it's taking them, you know, to actually eat it. So do they want it dead still? Are they eating it on the twitch, or the second twitch, on the third twitch? How do you need to? So work on your own personal cadence, find your personal preference, and see if you can kind of work out what they're doing in a particular day or particular time of day, etc. So great bait, deep diving suspended jerk bait. It's a phenomenal bait year round, but in the winter time for sure, absolutely. Line wise, like I said, 12 pound fluorocarbon is what I'm fishing. I'm fishing a Seaguard Tatsu. It's a phenomenal line, but you know, just fish the best quality 12 pound line I think that you can afford. I could recommend 10 pound line, but it just comes with a bit of risk, you know, with that thinner line around cover and potentially breaking off. So that would be that. Rod wise, guys, get yourself a jerkbait rod. Pesca Pro Series, there's a jerkbait rod, phenomenal jerkbait rod, fished with it for years, and then I've upgraded to the Verto. This is a 6'10" jerkbait rod. It's absolutely phenomenal. It's a medium action rod. Just, it really is outstanding. So that's going to help with the action of your bait. It's going to help. That 6'10" helps you with the sidearm casting as well, and the 6'10" to 10 length. Make sure you're not slashing on the water. You know, when you're twitching the jerkbait downwards, you don't want to be slashing the water or hitting the side of the boat and what have you. For the small craft guys, maybe also the 6'10" is a bit easier to manage. I haven't fished on a kick boat so I wouldn't really know the technique on how to sort of work a jerkbait at all. I'm inexperienced when it comes to that, but perhaps that you guys will obviously know better. But that 6'10" could be more manageable. And then also just having the right action in that jerkbait rod, just to keep that fish pinned as you saw there. Work it towards the boat, keep that line nice and tight. You don't want to put too much pressure on the hooks. You don't want to also be ripping hooks out of the fish's mouth. Ideally, you don't want that fish jumping at all as well. But yeah, if you get the right action rod, it's going to help with all those elements: the cast, the retrieve, putting the fish in the boat, and obviously just the general comfort. And like I say, you don't want to be banging expensive fishing rods on the side of fiberglass boats and stuff like that, and causing damage. So that's it. Reel wise, you don't. It's not really a massive issue. Just a reel that you can cast in the wind. That's going to do the job for you is fine. I've got this Metanium DC, but I don't think there's something that's comfortable in your hand. It's going to do the job. I don't think there's too many technicalities regarding that. I do like a high gear ratio, and that's going to be definitely like 7.5 plus, so like an 8.3, 8.5 even. That just allows me to take up the line so much quicker. If the fish is coming towards me, I can keep in contact with that fish. A lot of times, I'm sure you would have experienced in the past, where you set the hook and you might lose that fish because it picks up the bait and it's coming towards you and you're trying to catch up with it. I try to avoid that type of kind of situation. So when that fish is on, I need to be able to take up the line quickly. So I fish a high speed reel, but there again, it comes down to personal preference.